Now, verses 36 to 39 touch on a deeply personal event from the life of the Prophet Muhammad. Sayyidina Zayd ibn Haritha, a freed slave and the Prophet's adopted son, was married to Zainab bint Jahsh, but after their divorce, Allah commanded the Prophet to marry her. This was difficult for some people to accept due to Zayd's former status, but Allah revealed these verses to clarify an important truth. It reminded the believers, when Allah commands, we submit. Social status has no place in Islamic law when it conflicts with divine wisdom. These verses also addressed a misconception. Some people used to refer to Zayd as the son of the Prophet, but verse 40 made it crystal clear. This verse not only clarified that Zayd was not his biological son, but also delivered one of the most significant declarations in Islam. That the Prophet Muhammad is Khatamun Nabiyyin, the last of the prophets. The word Khatam means the seal or the last. This signifies that no prophet will come after Muhammad. This means that while he is not a biological father to any male in the Ummah, he is a spiritual father to all believers, and his prophethood marks the end of divine messengers. This verse also makes it clear, the return of Isaias in the end times does not contradict the finality of Prophet Muhammad's mission, since Isa will return not as a new prophet, but as a follower of this final message. Verses 41 to 48 call believers to remember and glorify Allah, especially in the morning and evening. Obedience to Allah, trust in Him, and ignoring the whispers of hypocrites and disbelievers are key themes here. Then, Allah outlines specific marriage permissions for the Prophet. In verse 49, women who had not yet consummated their marriage could be released respectfully, with a gift. Verse 50 allows the Prophet to marry certain women, including those from among the believers who offered themselves to him, but only with Allah's permission. By verse 51 and 52, the rules tighten. The Prophet is instructed not to take more wives, except for maidservants. This also affirms the significance of Maria the Copt, who bore him a son, Ibrahim. Verses 53 to 55 lay down etiquette for interacting with the Prophet and his family. Don't enter his house without an invitation. Don't overstay your welcome after meals. Speak to the Prophet's wives from behind a curtain. Never annoy the Prophet or seek to marry his wives after him. This is a major offense. These verses also emphasize hijab and modest interaction. They were revealed in response to real events, where guests lingered too long or entered the Prophet's home uninvited. Allah reminds us of the high spiritual purity of the Prophet's wives and the respect they deserve.